Uncle Joe's Spelling Show for Wednesday, July the 29th. Welcome back. It's been several days. We're going to do the special edition radio show today, so see you later, alligator. All right. We are still here, and we're doing the word sting. We're doing sting. We're spelling the word sting, Cousin Ron.
Well, let's spell it.
Well, sting, like in king. Like in New Jersey politics, sting, S-T-I-A, S-T-I-N-G. In this internet, email, text messaging age, the only thing you can do better than that is to go with take out the I, S-T-N-G. S-T-N-G.
But vowels are going to become unnecessary.
Passe, and the only reason you would put a vowel in there would be to do stung or stang or stong.
But I like my A-E-I-O-U.
Well,
this is good stuff.
I do too, and you don't save much by taking the I out, but the spelling of sting is S-T-I-N-G. It's a very good phonetic spelling as well.
I say we just leave it alone. How's that? And speaking of sting, and since you mentioned my home state of New Jersey,
yes,
here we go again. It should be the title for any corrupt politician story. Here we go again.
A week ago, half of New Jersey politicians were implicated in a big federal probe.
No.
You were not implicated.
I was not, but I was so lucky enough to be on the phone the day before with one of the deputy mayors that got caught and dragged in by the FBI. It is said, this is true, it is said that Hudson County is the most corrupt county
north of Mexico.
Shush! The most corrupt county in the most corrupt state in the Union. And I was born and raised and live in Hudson County. And you know, as much as I do love it, it's just a way of life. There's no shock. The shock, once the shock value is gone, you just come to expect it. So you don't even vote for the guy that's not corrupt. You just vote for the guy that you think is going to give you what you want.
You know who has proven not to be corrupt so far is President Obama, and I read about his team, and I'm not.
There are a lot of people who disagree with you, but go ahead.
I'm not necessarily the biggest President Obama fan in the world, but I read about his team. Rahm Emanuel. Now he's a tiger. He is a tiger, but he's competent. Now, we have had some administrations in the history of the Union that have not been particularly competent. Warren Harding comes to mind.
Go ahead.
But they strike me, and this lady, the lady in the inner sanctum, in the inner team, I read about her in the Times Magazine.
What's her name?
I don't know, and I erased it from my memory bank. But she's Afro-American as well, and she's the only Afro-American in the little inner sanctum, and so that helps. And it helps that she's a woman, and just in terms of balancing everything out. But she just strikes me as she's been successful in the private sector, in the public sector. You have Axelrod, all these guys. For the first 6 months, they have not saved the world nor killed the world, but they have proven themselves to be very competent. And you take a different.
I just, the spending of all the money has.
In other words, if you're going to have a socialist as a president, do you want incompetent folks to work for him or competent folks? That is a good question.
Well, it comes back to, do you want him to fail or do you want him to be saved? And, I don't want the country to fail. And I know the big whoop-de-doo was, when a certain radio commentator who shall go unnamed said, I want him to fail, and then that was it. And this was all we heard for months and months on end.
Although his name does rhyme with Mush Membaugh.
So they say. But, I just want the country to be healthy and well. And, spending $1 trillion.
Here and there,
and still not seeing the turnaround, that scares me. That scares me. So I don't know about the confidence. I hope they're confident. I hope it changes. I hope it turns around. But I don't see it happening. How can it happen? I don't see it happening. Not now and not in the long run. And that's what's freaking me out.
He is Lincoln. He saved the day. He saved the Union.
Oh,
we would
Lord.
be dead
and
gone.
What? Speaking about dead and gone, something you won't be able to do, and you are. Yesterday, you just unilaterally declared it, bring my kids to work day. It's not even bring your kids to work day. It was just you, so it was bring my kids to work.
I brought two of my kids, Hemmecker and Schlemmecker.
And I walk in, and they're just there. And I go, oh, how nice. They're visiting Joe. And then They never left.
That's right. We went to Mickey D's for lunch. They missed out on the fish sticks here at the Macaulay Mission, but we went to McDonald's. We had a good time. You treated them to a little Bizarro ice cream deal thing with
it's called a
Bizarro.
Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard. Bizarro.
No, Blizzard. I don't know what it's called. That's not the word. But anyway,
it was
yummy. Good to see them.
I'm still. It was so sweet.
Can I bring my children to work? I don't have any. I mean, I'm single, no children. But can I bring them?
It was nice.
If I had them?
It was nice, but you have to do it yesterday. It's the only day.
Oh, okay. Bring Joe's kids to work. Can I? But you have 3. Can I borrow one? Fine. Here we go.
We're going to take it down a notch.
We're going to take it down a notch because I just got back. I went to, Pittsburgh is a perfect example, and the surrounding areas
of death,
of what's going on in the world, in our country.
Death in the pot.
I went to Pittsburgh, or actually Newcastle, which is a suburb of Pittsburgh, which is an old steel mill town that has 12 people, and one of them have a job. And I went there because my family's there.
It's the employee, unemployment agency.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
How bad is it?
It's so bad. But I had another funeral. How many funerals have I had this year?
I don't know. We're going to keep going here. Keep going with your funerals.
And
you had another funeral just today.
Well, I went there for a funeral this weekend, and then I have another funeral today. And people, I understand we all die. I just feel like everyone I know is dying. And today I know that this guy from my church, he knew the Lord, so it's hard to go say goodbye, but at least you know you'll see him again. And that's it.
We have a Christly hope. We do.
We do. And so even though I'm sad, in a way I'm a little envious.
Because
he doesn't have to deal with all the nonsense that I'm still dealing with.
He was in his 40s in the perfect health and fell off his bicycle dead.
Well, he had a heart attack riding his bike. Now, I want to say he's too young to die. But,
when you go, you go. And I almost went Sunday with my, on the beach.
You are too fair-skinned to be going to the beach this much.
I did not put suntan lotion on.
What? Come on, that is just irresponsible.
That didn't come out of my mouth, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you put some on your children?
I didn't. We were only there for 5 minutes.
I'm calling DYFUS. You got to be kidding me.
They're part Cherokee, Cousin Ron, and it really doesn't. And truly, when you saw them yesterday, listen.
They had a nice tan.
But
that's not what it's about.
No, it's about
because it's what you don't see.
It's about X-ray vision.
They put them in that. You've seen the commercial with that machine that I took my photos display, and you see the inside of your skin's all.
Has the sun gotten more cancerous in the last several years?
Global warming.
Featuring Al Gore. This is the Uncle Joe Spelling Show.
This has been fun.
Special edition. And you gave us 5.5 minutes. We gave you 6.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.